Okay.
Hey teams, high above the cut and Limitless Army. Darlene and I had some extra time after we did all the stuff that we typically do every day. And we figured, why not make a video, talk to you guys? So we really don't have an exact plan on what we're going to say.
We're going with the flow.
That we need to help motivate you guys, especially because both Darlene and I created a initiative to get you guys to hit Success Club this month, if that's what you want, by having a call with us. So this is a great time for you to see what this call could be like. So first, I want to make sure that everybody understands that we're coaches and we're not here to push you to work, and we're not here to force you to make a certain amount of money or even to hit Success Club. If that is not why you got into this business and you're like, I just want a discount, or I just want to help my friends once in a blue, you can just get off this.
You could definitely do that, but this is not for you.
Yeah, do what you're doing, whatever. But this message right here is probably not for you. Now, if you want to keep listening to see what the opportunities are in building a business, then feel free to listen. However, this message is for people who have shared the interest in building a legitimate business out of Beachbody coaching. And what I mean by that is that you are consistent with Success Club, you're consistent with adding coaches, you're advancing in rank, you want to go up the leadership ladder. Like, these are goals that you have, not goals that anyone placed on you, but that are your goals. So if that is you, then this is a good place to be right now, right?
Sure is.
So we were just talking like, what can we talk about? And Darlene mentioned a coach on a different team that reached out to her for just advice on consistency, because that's where everybody lacks. I did at one point, Darlene did at one point, and it really didn't come to us until we decided that this is what we're doing.
Full time.
And then it was like, well, we have to be consistent because we were consistent going to work every day. So we just have to do it. So Darlene gave some pretty hardcore advice. That's what Darlene's known for. She's super sweet, but she can be very honest.
I love you, but let me give you some tough love.
Yes. So I liked what she said, and I said, why don't we just record it and share that with our teams? So the floor is yours, Darlene.
So basically, this is what we have to say to you, because like Melissa knows, we work together every single day. I love her as my business partner, my success partner, my friend, my sister, because we play off one another and each other. But just like she said, when we decided to go full time is when everything started falling into place, and the little blocks started, going where they're supposed to go. So even lately, I've been getting a lot of messages, and Melissa knows this because I keep showing her. And a lot of the messages are, oh, wow, what are you guys doing? And to be honest with you guys, this is what I told the coach that reached out to me. To give you tough love, and this is because we love you. And again, if you don't want this, that's completely fine. We love you. We're here for you. If you ever want to, take off and start working like crazy, we're here to support you, to guide you, to motivate you, and to push you. Now, if this is not where you are at the moment, then again, this message may not be for you. And we are here to help those that want it so bad, because you decided that your why and your goal is so strong, and you want it so bad that you are a sponge and you're going to take whatever we tell you and you're just going to run.
And also, if this is not your own business, this is not your only business. Some people are coaches and then they have all these other things that they do. Maybe they're insurance agents, real estate agents. They have their own whatever kind of business. This still might apply to all of those other things, because I know, being part of tons of entrepreneur circles, everybody has the same struggle.
Yeah. And it applies to anything you do in life, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
whether it's business, whether you are doing something differently, like, you know, you're learning how to bake, or you want to do something differently, do it yourself projects, whatever is it that you have in mind. This doesn't only apply to business. This applies to you, everything in life, everything you do on a daily basis. So the message is to be nice and give you some tough love. Honestly, if you guys are not where you want to be, you don't want it bad enough. You don't. And the reason why I say that is because Melissa and I doing this every single day, we've seen our business start turning. And I'm not going to say that it has turned, because in reality, when we started implementing everything that we're doing consistently every single day, is now when we're starting to see a shift. A shift is starting to happen. So if you're not hitting Success Club and you are okay with that, then you don't want this bad enough. If you are not inviting and you're not posting on a daily basis at least 3 times, you don't want it bad enough. If you are not having conversation with people, or you're saying, well, I got 5 no's, I invited 5 people and they all hit me no. Well, guess what? We're going to tell you then you're not inviting enough people and you need to up that number. The thing is, you guys, when you want it bad enough and you treat this like a full-time job, like you do your 9 to 5 every single day, there's a shift that happens in your mind that you're like, oh shit, I have to make this happen. Otherwise, I'm going to starve and my family's not going to eat. I'm not going to be able to pay my mortgage. And if it's the weekend and I haven't hit my mark, guess what? There's no reason why we should be resting on a weekend. Even Melissa and I, like, we are holding ourselves accountable to that, where we say, if by the 15th we're not at 10, there's no reason why on a Saturday and Sunday we're not working. So that's our mindset. But that's us thinking we want this bad enough, where we gave ourselves goals that by December 31st, we are going to be making more than $1,000 a week. But guess what? You only get there when you stop being a sayer and start doing it and implementing what you said you were going to do. So if you say, yes, I'm going to make it happen and I'm going to do Power Hour, don't do Power Hour on a Monday and then forget about it for the rest of the week. You have to do it consistently every single day. Otherwise, those little seeds that you're planting are never going to grow. So we just wanted to give you like a little snippet of, if you hit Success Club 5 by the end of this month, you get a 1-on-3 call, we call it, because we're inviting Audrey as well. And don't mind me, my little one is homesick today, not really sick. But you get a 1-on-3 calls where we help you strategize and come up with a game plan to take you to the next level. Yes. Yes, he's home today. But that's what we wanted to share with you today. He's not really sick. That's what we wanted to share with you today. And just to come in here and to tell you, you could, we are here for you. And the reason why we're always emailing you on the side or tagging you on posts or saying, oh my God, you're going to make it, right? You're going to be here, is because if we didn't believe that you could make it happen and we didn't know your goals and your why, then we wouldn't be pushing you. Because if, like, for both our teams, I have coaches that tell me, and Above the Cut knows, you want it bad enough, and we tell them, you need me at 2 a.m. because that's the time that you're working. I'll put my alarm at 2 a.m. and wake up and work for you, but because you want it. And it's okay if you don't want it. It's okay if you just want to be a discount coach and you're like, you know what, I just want my 25% off. Awesome. That's okay. But once you say you want it and you're going to run, then just be ready to run, because we're going to come in here and sprinkle information. And don't get offended if you're not being tagged on certain things, because that's the decision you made. You didn't want to run, so we don't want to bother you, and we are not going to tag you on stuff. The moment that you tell us we're running with you because we want to get up there with you, then we're going to plug you in on everything. You should be going to events. You should be showing up to the trainings. You should be showing up to your Power Hour every night. Especially like for my team, I always tell them, you want a Power Hour? You guys know. You want a Power Hour with me every single night? Mel and I work in the morning and we do a Power Hour, but I could do 2 hours a day. Hey, by all means, that would probably get me to $2,000 a week. So if you want a Power Hour at night and you need someone to hold you accountable and for me to show up, I'll be more than happy to show up at 10 o'clock at night, 9:30 and Power Hour with you. But the question is, do you want it? Tough love for you.
That's awesome. And I think very briefly, I don't want everyone to think that we've been hitting Success Club since day one, because that's not the case. I have been achieving Success Club 5 for 20 months now. I don't think I'll be recognized as a legend because by July, I think it's like month 23 or something, which sucks, but that's okay. But before that, there were tons of months where I was 0.
Same here.
4, that evil 4. And I know that it was because I wasn't consistent, because I wasn't inviting every day, because I wasn't doing I post a picture and then go about the rest of my life, because that was other things are more important at the time. But there are people here in both teams that have voiced concerns about needing the extra income and it being important for them. And yes, this business is not all about money. It is about helping people first. But part of our job to help you hit that income is to guide you. And now, having gone from 0 every single month to being consistent and always hitting Success Club, I know that the only thing you need to do, if you do anything, is your power hour and your posting.
Yep.
At least 3 times.
Yeah. So just to give you guys a little sneak peek. So your 1 on 3 will actually be the strategy side, and then it would be the creative side, because that's why I love working with Melissa, because I'm really strategic and I'm like, let's go. We stick to a schedule. And I'm good. I tell Melissa, I'm like, oh my God, if I suck at something, be the first one to tell me, oh my God, girl, that sucks. You need to either delete it or fix it. She's the creative side. She's the marketing side. She's the brains. So when you start playing off one another, it takes you to a different level. So how amazing would it be to have a 1 on 3 call with the both of us and Audrey, because we invited Audrey.
Who knows everything.
I mean, this girl, she was going to be 15-star by the end of the year, I swear. But how amazing would it be? You're going to have the strategic side, you're going to have the marketing creative side, and then with Audrey, you're going to have the leadership side. I would die for that. I would be like, oh my God, what do I need to do? And he's here again. The pants are small.
I think they're falling.
Oh, they don't fit. They're too big. They're not small. But yeah, this is how I work when he's not in school.
So that's all we wanted to share. I think that was good. If you have questions, feel free to ask. If you feel like you need to get a refresher, maybe you need a Getting Started Right call again. That's okay. I've had to do one for myself a number of times, go back to the back office and go back to Coach Basics. So don't feel like, if that's what you need, you're like, I need to start from the beginning. Please voice those concerns, because whoever signed up with Darlene 2 years ago and the people signing up with Darlene now, same thing with me. You're getting 2 different types of Getting Started Right calls, because then I was brand new and now I know a little bit more.
Yeah.
So if you feel like I want to do this but I'm still lost, then reach up and ask those questions.
Absolutely.
Bye, guys.
Bye.